Hey everybody, Joe Misfit Glenn here. Welcome to A Minute with Misfit. Tonight we were going to have Mario from Blue Mountain Seed Company on. Okay, we're waiting on him. I'll pick him up as he comes in. But so we'll wait around for a few minutes, wait for some folks to come on in, and we'll shoot the shit until that time happens. Right? What's up, Bryant? Waylon, nice to see you. Dustin, welcome y'all. I see someone else in here, just no name yet. How's everybody's day going? What's up, Facebook user? For you guys that didn't know, you guys like that, man? Hey, check it out, dude. I decided to go Viking for a bit, right? Yeah? Yeah. Rocking the heritage, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I was going to mention, before you guys join the live, if you scroll down just a little bit, there'll be a little blue link. If you click on that, it's StreamYard's link, and they're going to ask you permission to use your name, and then I'll be able to see your name, okay, Facebook user? That's for next time. What's up, Cade? Luke, welcome. D, what's up, D? Sweet. Yeah, I finally got my braider to do it. Can't say I cared for the hair pulling, though. What's going on, Jeremy? Welcome, man. Okay, I ain't seen you. Hold on, let me send you another one. All right, guys, bear with me for 1 second. Let me get him another link. Come on. Come on. Click. And boom. Okay, and we're back. Ooh, egg roll versus grape gas. Nice, man. Right. Got you, man. What's up, Hank? We're having a little bit of technical difficulties getting him in here, folks. But we'll get it. Come on. Click. Okay. Try that. Yeah. Our weather here, I don't know where y'all at, but our egg I was reading that egg roll again. Our weather here was a little gloomy, cool today. A little bit south of me was getting a bunch of weather up there with Luke, or down there with Luke for me. More than one way to skin that cat. Where are you at, Hank and D? Where are you guys located? Virginia. Okay, cool. There's Mario. All right, give me 1 sec. We're gonna bring in Mario, guys. All right, so we're ready to rock and roll. So bear with us, guys. Okay. All right. Hey, Mario.
Hey, Mario.
Uh-oh.
I got a call coming in. Is that you guys?
Got some ring back.
Hold on 1 second. It says Vetco.
Yeah, I think it's yours. Yeah, it's your mic.
It's your mic, my boy.
Your phone.
On with the two.
On with the two.
There we go. Sound better?
I answered it. It says I missed it though. I don't know.
Oh, I think somebody was trying to. Was that Prez trying to get you?
I tried to answer it, but I don't know. I've never used this before, so I'm not sure what I did.
Okay. I think we're pretty good right here where we're at. Sometimes when another call comes through, it'll echo. Or if you're on a laptop and your phone at the same time, it'll echo.
Right on.
Oh yeah, we
So
got
what
Fred.
would you want to talk about? I mean, I have a lot of things I could talk about.
Yeah, so I mean, we have a few things. Usually I like to set it up for everybody, but we'll just spitball tonight. So I wanted to hear about you, what you're about, and then we wanted to hear about what got you into cannabis and stuff, and then we'll hear about your strains. Sound good?
Well, actually, there's quite a bit of a story to it. It actually started. I got serious with cannabis back in 2006. I was in an automobile accident,
Oh,
and I broke my neck and my back in over 12 places.
wow.
And
Terrible.
I didn't get help right away. It took months for them to help me.
Right.
So turning to cannabis was a big help.
Amen.
After I was broken that badly, it was hard to want to be alive.
Understood.
So yeah, cannabis probably saved my life.
Yeah. And
So
there's a lot of
then
in here. A lot of people
I had
like
over
that.
10. Pardon?
Is that I said there's a lot of people in here like that where cannabis saved our lives.
Oh yeah, it's a magical plant.
Mhm.
So then I've had over 10 spinal surgeries since then.
Damn.
And I was on opiate pain management the whole time,
Mm-hmm.
which almost killed me by destroying my liver.
Yep.
I had to cut back on my own because they were giving me just way too much stuff.
Yeah.
And then they decided to cut me off. So then I really got serious about cannabis because it was my only medicine now.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically started picking my favorite strains and making new strains.
Yep.
And I got a good breeder over in Washington, and he helps me do some. He helps me with a lot of the autoflower breeding.
Nice.
He's really professional at that. Like
Hell
everybody who grows the autoflowers is really happy with them. I'm really happy with them. Otherwise, I wouldn't list them.
Yeah. Nice. Good to know. Good to know. I've been looking for a good autoflower.
But all the strains on the website are good. Like all the photo periods, are the ones that I designed myself with the strains that I like.
Cool. Those are all that's what you got. Those are all your strains that you kind of made good medicine out of.
Yeah, the regular photos are the ones that I made myself. Yeah, I just feel that. I mean, I carry auto or feminized because it's out of demand for the public because that's what they want.
Right.
But I prefer a regular seed because I feel it's better because it has a wider diversity of genetics in the seed still.
Gotcha.
That makes any sense.
Yes, it sure does. Now,
So
with
you're going to get a more complete. I feel that you get a stronger plant and a more complete product.
Okay, and I can see that because you're using the actual male and the actual female, not a chemical to make the female.
Right. You're stressed with a female seed. I mean, there's ways of not doing it, not stress doing it. Like if you grow, some strains will do it on their own if they're slightly hermaphroditic, or if you grow it too long, it'll make a couple male pollen sacs or female pollen sacs for you, and you'll get a couple seeds, a couple female seeds. Those are nice, not stressed. But for the most part, people they have to stress the plant into doing something it's not naturally going to do.
Right.
And that automatically limits the genetic diversity of the plant.
Understood, man. Let me get over here and say hey to some folks. What's up, Prez again? Prez says hey to you, Mario.
Hey.
I'll show that up there. Can you see it underneath?
My cat wants to be on camera, I think. He keeps jumping on me.
Gotcha. What's up, Max? Welcome. Okay. All right. So, we know that you were in a really terrible car accident, and that sucks, man. I'm glad that you're still with us. So, with that in mind, obviously, that's how you got into cannabis. But did you use it before? How did you even hear about cannabis? Did you use it as a child or?
Well, actually, there's more of a story to it than that. I was kind of left to my own devices as a child, let's say. Mm-hmm. And I was kind of going in the wrong direction up till about the age of 18. I actually started to I used to before the age of 18, I thought cannabis was a really terrible thing. Okay.
Right.
That's the way I was brought up to think. All right.
Sure.
But then I started to do research, and I couldn't find anything negative about it from doctors anywhere in the world. So
Right.
I knew people that had it. I went and got some, and I never drank again after that. I was a heavy drinker up to that point, and I wasn't even legal to drink yet.
Right.
Never
Well,
drank. I don't even like to drink anymore. Like it'll make me sick if I have a beer even.
Yeah. Well, and so how long you been sober?
Since I was 18, I'm 52.
Awesome. That's a beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Well, good deal.
But yeah, it was getting out of control at a young age, you know.
Sure. You know, a lot of times, man, when with people our age, that was like our only thing. When we had all this stress, nobody helped you with it. You had to deal. And
Yeah, it was just me, you know.
Yeah, we'd always find a way, and that's how it
Yeah.
went. Alcohol.
You know.
But
I also had another way of coping. Is I took on a lot of my really good close friends, families as my own.
gotcha.
And I think that's another thing that helped me get through my childhood.
Sure.
Because I think I really probably would have went off the deep end if it wasn't for them.
Gotcha. I understand that, man. So you know, since you had this terrible car accident, I assume your spine is jacked.
Oh
I
yeah,
know-
basically I'm a cyborg.
Now, I know that you experience pain, tightness, inflammation, all that shit. What strain do you go to? What of your strain do you go to for pain?
My favorite go-to strain is the Gorilla Rec.
Gorilla Rec. I'm gonna write that down. Give me a second.
Yeah, the Gorilla Rec doesn't play.
All right, good deal.
But I think my new favorite's going to be the Gary Payton. I'm about to harvest it. I haven't tried it yet, but from
Saw
what
that.
I'm seeing, and I know what it's crossed with, I know how good those strains are. I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure that the Gary's Truffle is going to be my new favorite.
I saw
'Cause it's-
Gary's truffle up there. I looked at your stuff tonight.
It's a special. It's a really special plant.
All right, Gary's truffle too. I've had Gary Payton, I think, and then I've never had truffles though.
See, it's mixed with Gary Payton,
Right.
so you know it's mixed with a good strain. It's Gary Payton and white truffle, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that would make sense to me. That was how I would pick it up. So do you have any strains that you would suggest for anxiety, depressions, appetite?
Yeah, definitely. My Charlotte's Angel, Heaven's Blue Dream times Charlotte's Angel.
Nice. Charlotte's.
Yeah, that's a really high terpene profile plant.
Like that.
It's more of a balanced CBD to THC,
Okay. 1-to-1.
and the terpenes that it has in it are very uplifting. I know the terpenes drive the buzz. It's
Mhm.
not just THC. You know what I
Right.
mean? A lot of people are made to think it's the THC levels,
Right.
but in fact, it's a lot of it has to do with terpene levels, different terpenes.
Right. Yeah, terpene profiles. I just did a show last week. I believe I was talking about terpene profiles to the group, and so they know a little bit about it and understand that they're very important.
Yeah, there. And then when you limit a plant's by genetic diversity, you're limiting the terpenes a little bit.
Right.
You're cutting them down. You're eliminating probably some of them even.
Sure. Right. Hey, we have a question from the group. Do you guys carry a good amount of autos? How many auto flower strains do you carry?
I think I have over 30 strains now.
30. Okay. Yeah, there you go, Max. That's a hell of an amount.
But I'm always adding more strains to my website when I get strains that I want to list. That's the whole thing. They have to pass my test.
Now,
You know,
so talk to me about your test. What is that? I'd like to hear that.
my test is very, very difficult because I'm here in Arizona. I don't air condition, so they got to be able to be heat tolerant.
Okay. Good one.
First
Good
of
to
all,
know.
a lot of plants can't handle a lot of really really strong, like high THC tampered with strains. They just die.
Yeah.
They can't handle it. So it's got to be a hardy strain. It's got to have a good terpene profile.
What's your favorite terp?
It's got to have enough CBD in it to where it's not out of balance, because I go to symposiums where doctors from all over the world talk about their knowledge about cannabis. And when you have too much THC and not enough CBD, that's actually a neurotoxin, which is doing damage to the hippocampus in your brain. And this is proven by doctors worldwide.
That THC is doing damage to your hippocampus?
If you have too much THC and not enough CBD, yes.
Right.
And it's both ways too. If you have pure CBD and not enough THC, it's also a neurotoxin that will do damage to the hippocampus in your brain, which basically does a lot of management in your body.
So if you have a 1-to-1 strain, which the way I took that, it was THC and CBD was equal.
They're meant to be taken in a ratio of 50-50 really, but it's gotten out of balance.
Okay, and so you're saying the 50-50 balance is key.
That's the prime. That's your prime. That would be your prime goal, but
okay,
it's not easy to get that. It's more easy to do that, but with just taking two pure forms and mixing them. But with a plant, you're usually going to get different levels. As long as the CBD is not too low and the THC is not too high, you're safe. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's when you get those super high THC levels and you can't even find any CBD in there. That's when you got to worry. Or these guys that are growing THC crystals.
Right. That's what I'm
saying. That right there is a pure neurotoxin.
Right. Yeah, because they do distillates too, and they throw them in gummies and they throw them in all the edibles.
You got to have CBD with that.
Mm-hmm. Right. Got you. And if I'm not mistaken, CBD counteracts the THC, right? Like they're
supposed to be together. Yeah.
Right. Cool. Let me see here. Max is saying you need both of those for the body to process. Is that what's up? Is that why you?
No, they work together.
Okay. Cool.
And when they don't have each other, then they cause problems.
Got you. Understood. That's like CBD gummies don't get you real high, but if you have a full spectrum CBD,
I mean, I don't want to say too much, but technically the industry is set up for failure, because you have the CBD industry and then you have the THC, basically what they're getting at with the with the weed that they're breathing. So they're damaging people on both ends. Anybody can get pure CBD now, which is a neurotoxin.
Right.
And THC being really high is prevalent in a lot of strains now with no CBD almost at all, which is a neurotoxin. So they're hurting people on both ends of the spectrum.
Got you. Interesting. That's the first time I've really heard that. So that's pretty cool.
Well, I learned this from doctors, so I mean, it's the only reason I'm saying it.
Yeah, got you. So we got a few of the strains. You were talking about how you picked the particular strains, and high in terpenes is your highest thing.
Oh yeah. I mean, if it doesn't have terpenes, I mean, I know I had a friend in the Navy. I mean, he's passed away now, but they actually bred a strain in the military that had absolutely no smell, no terpenes at all. But I turned it down. They offered me the strain, but I was like, well, I didn't understand why I would want it, so I turned it down.
Got you.
But they actually bred it completely out of the plant, which is strange.
Let me see what we got here. It's just really bad anxiety. Straight THC gives us really bad anxiety episodes this last week.
Yeah, it's because that's you're feeling damage happening to your brain.
Got you.
Basically.
I guess I never put that together. I never knew it was a neurotoxin. That's the first bad thing I've ever heard about cannabis, minus the smoking it early.
It's because it's been adulterated.
Yeah, it has been. It's just like human nature for us, right? That's what we do.
My strains, I don't have any strains that are out of balance, so I don't have it. I can sleep at night.
Right. Good to know, man. So we dealt with pain, tightness. Is there anyone that you've picked out particularly for relaxation?
I would have to say that would be my Cream Soma.
Cream Soma, Soma.
Yeah, that's
'Cause I have-
actually skunk. That's actually skunk number one, and the breeder wouldn't tell me what he crossed it with, so it's an undisclosed strain.
Got you. Because I have like a really bad neck, and my muscles always tense up, and then it hurts my neck even more and gives me a headache, and then I end up throwing up and all that good stuff, right? So I like to get rid of that tension, and so I might be looking into that.
Yeah, the Cream Soma it's a pretty level THC to CBD. It makes nice big dense buds. The terpene profile is beautiful. It's just it's a strong plant. It you'll enjoy growing it and enjoying it afterwards too.
Gotcha. So can you? I know that you've done your research on this. It just came into my head. If you have THC, say 25%,
Yeah,
what would you suggest your CBD should be to not
least
have
5.
toxins?
at least I would say nothing under 5.
5%.
I wouldn't say anything under 5 is going to do damage probably.
Okay. Either way,
Because
right?
now it's, I mean, unless you already have CBD in your system from something else.
Okay. Yeah, I get you there.
But I mean, not everybody's doing CBD.
Right. Yeah, I mean, most of my strains are higher in CBD too, but I love my indicas. I love that. Love my terpene profiles. Have been building that up a little bit more as far as my knowledge of it. But yeah, that sounds good, man. I think that might be some really good medicine for me all around.
Yeah, I got a large selection. Like the strain that just popped in my head is the Purple Lemonade. Like I wish I had some of that left to smoke right now.
Yeah.
That's a special strain. Like I grew it out once, and yeah, that went right on the website.
Nice. That's cool. That's cool.
That's a nice strain there. They're all nice strains in their own way.
And what did you
otherwise
call
they
that
wouldn't be.
one?
Purple Lemonade.
You write that
But
down.
they're all special to me. It's just
Got you.
some of them stand out a little bit more, I guess.
Got you. I have those special strains too.
Just like in my regular all my regular photos I love, but the strawberry Las Vegas Bubba Kush, the strawberry Showgirl.
Nice.
Like I already told you about the Cream Soma. Then there's a fruity skunk.
Nice.
Those
Hell
are
yeah.
all really, really strong plants, really strong, really nice profile of terpenes.
A lot of people are into yields. What's your biggest yielder?
The biggest yielder is probably the Cream Soma
Cream Soma? How about
or the
autos?
fruity skunk. One of those two.
What about for autos?
The autos, so far, I'm gonna have to say that is the Gorilla Rec.
Gorilla Rec. Do you have a number
But
on
actually, wait a second. No, wait a second. The Gorilla Rec has a definite competitor. That is Blue Gorilla Skittles.
Blue Gorilla Skittles?
It made some really giant colas. I was like, I couldn't believe that an autoflower could do that.
Right. That's my point. I've been seeing these huge autos, and I want to get after that too.
Hold on a second. I can't hear you.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put my earbuds in. Maybe that'll work better.
That does sound pretty good, right, Andrew? Hey, if you guys have any questions like that, man, just let me know and I'll ask them. Okay, guys? Oh yeah. All right. Does that sound better, Mario?
I'm turning on the earbuds right now. Hopefully that'll work good.
I'm pretty sure it's my connection. My connection has been horrible.
It just got noisy over here is all.
I will shit, I didn't throw it down. Yes. Let me write some stuff down, Andrew. Okay. Okay, so
No, it doesn't want to switch over to earbuds. That's cool. I'll just do it best I can.
Okay. Yeah, man. That's all we need, man. The Gorilla Rec was your best option for pain, right?
Yeah, that in my favorite, like before bed, basically.
Okay, good to know.
I wouldn't recommend that one, like if you're about to go out driving.
So this is heavy. All right. And Gary Truffles, good for
Yeah,
what?
I think that one's going to be a butt kicker too.
So that's for nighttime more relaxation.
That's going to definitely be a nighttime one. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
The trichomes on it are just stacking like crazy.
Okay, so there's night. Your
And
Charlotte's
the
Angel was anxiety, right?
yeah, I give that to people that say that they get anxiety from smoking weed. It's because they're not smoking the right weed.
Right, I get you. Yeah. And
So I
cream
usually recommend Charlotte's Angel or Charlotte's Angel mix, which I have several of those.
Okay, cool. The cream soma was for what?
Cream Soma is fruity, the original skunk #1 crossed with the undisclosed strain. He wouldn't tell me what he crossed it with.
Right.
But whatever it was had to have a decent CBD level, because I don't think original skunk #1. Well, I don't know what the profile is on an original skunk #1. But I don't think it's high CBD.
Got you.
So whatever it was he crossed it with must have been a higher CBD plant, because that gave it a nice CBD profile.
I feel that. I mean, I've heard of Soma, but if he didn't disclose the name,
yeah, he wouldn't tell me what he crossed it with.
Blue Lemonade. What was that one for? Or good for?
The last one that I was talking about. Yeah. That's called Blue Gorilla Skittles. And then purple lemonade.
Purple lemonade. Yeah. Okay, and those are good strains for what would you suggest?
Any time of the day.
Okay. Good
you know, it's not going to put you down, but you're going to definitely feel it.
Okay. Do you have any strains for like sometimes when I wake up, I just don't really have that motivation to go forward. Do you have
Face Off?
Like
Face Off or any of the Face Off crosses?
Face Off. Now, I don't normally do sativas. They trip me out up in my head. But some indica.
It's a special plant.
Yeah, will do me
right. It
right.
really is. I don't know why they even gave it that name.
Gotcha.
I think because of a movie or something, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't deserve the name Face Off. It's a really beautiful plant.
Gotcha. Okay. Real quick, we got a question. Can you substitute gummies after you smoke if you want to grow a higher THC plant with lower CBD? Yeah, that's what he was mentioning, Luke. If you were taking something else with CBD, it would counteract the high THC. Correct, Mario?
Yeah. That's something I have my breeder doing.
Got you. Okay. So yeah, that'll work, Luke. And then Andrew. I lost him. There he is. Hold on a second. There you go. Okay. Almost lost him. Andrew saying, what kind of terp profile does Heaven's Blue Dream have?
Heaven's Blue Dream? Fruity, very fruity, skunky.
Fruity,
sweet smelling.
Okay. Cool. Hey, no worries, Luke. He was saying, yeah, that'll work, man. If you took a CBD gummy, it would do the trick. Right. Is that okay? He says, is this similar to pulling your harvest late and seeing 10%? I don't follow the question, Andrew. Not really sure what that is, man. Okay, so I have those strains that we talked about. I will post up on our Pet Codes page for everybody to see what those strains offer.
Pardon? I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry, man. My connection sucks, and I've been answering questions and stuff like that. My bad.
It's just getting loud here. That's all.
Okay. All right. No worries, man. I was saying that I had gotten information for those strains, and I'll post a link up on or a message up on Vet Codes, so all the veterans can look through those strains and pick which ones they want for their medicine.
Well, and with the two, like with the 5 packs, I give usually 6 or 7 seeds. With the 2 packs, I usually give 3 seeds. So you're automatically going to get free seeds when you order.
Cool.
And
That's
then
always
when you put the second item in the cart, you automatically get 10% off the whole order.
Wow. Okay.
You don't have to. There's no promo codes or anything like that. You just, if you're going to give someone a discount, give it to them. That's the way I see it. Why you got to play games?
You have to do all the work. Yeah.
There's no games played.
Right.
It's just
All
real.
Right, well, good to hear you, man.
And I'm here for personal customer service all the time, basically.
I appreciate that, man. That makes a difference. I'm telling you, it really does. But
there's people waiting for me to get done to answer their questions right now.
Right, so they can get over.
It really doesn't stop. It's like pretty much all day.
Yeah, I get
people
that.
Have a lot of questions.
You get a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bet. I'm sure,
people
man.
Find out that you know stuff and you're popular.
Yeah, that's right. Huh? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and see. You guys have any more questions for Mario before we wrap it up? Let me see if anybody's got some questions, Mario. I want to tell you thank you for taking the time to come on here. I know you're a very busy man.
It's my pleasure. I was looking forward to it.
I hope to have you on again. Maybe talk about a new strain that you came up with that you're really proud of.
I've got a new one coming in the mail right now, actually.
Do you? What is it?
Yep, brand new release.
Oh, what's the name? Can you give us
I don't even remember the name off the top of my head right now.
All right.
I swear, there's just so many strains. It's hard to keep all those names. There's literally boxes of them.
Got you, man. Well, you keep up the good work, Mario. And once again, man, thank you for showing up. I want to tell everybody that we have the Veterans Day thing is coming up, guys. And down at the ticker, if you didn't catch on to it, it's open for everyone. Admins, moderators, all veterans. Even if you've won, it's open for everybody. Okay. And
I'll probably donate another strain soon.
Oh,
like maybe Mario cookie or something.
Sweet. We'll be looking for that, man. I'll be down with that. Right. What's that vibe going to be? What's the dominance and stuff like that?
That's a pretty even mix.
Nice. 50-50 hybrid type deal.
It's a regular photo, but that's what I prefer.
Yeah, I like photos pretty well, man.
I mean, basically, if I'm going to do a regular photo, I just plant 2 or 3 seeds, and then if they're all females, I just pick the strongest one, or if I want to grow them all, I grow them all. If you get a male and you don't want a male, pluck it. You got more of them in there. Got you.
That makes perfect sense. But, okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up, man. Once again, thank you, Mario. Right. Thank you guys for showing up.
Everybody.
And get at me. Message me as soon as you get some good info on some strains, man. I'd love to share it with the folks. Okay?
Yeah, I got that new strain I'll message you about when it comes.
Hell yeah, man. Sounds good. All right, so hang out real quick while I end the stream, and then I'll chat with you just for a second, okay?
Okay.
All right, y'all. So until next time. Let me get over here because I screw this up every time. Till next time, y'all. Happy growing.